Hey everybody, I am Scotty J. Welcome back to Rock Day Live. Got a very special show for you today because this was a little unexpected. I only found out about this guest very, very recently. He's one of my favorite people in the world from one of my favorite rock bands in the world. All you Steel Panther Fanthers are gonna lose your mind. Did I give it away? Yes, I did. And nobody, and I mean nobody, rocks a bandana like this man, not even the great Bret Michaels himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Starr. Michael, how are you?
What's up, dude? Scotty J in the house.
Yes, yes, indeed. So, man, last time you and I caught up, you had Satchel with you, and we were talking some heavy metal rules, because that's what we was promoting.
I remember that, dude. We were in New York when we were doing that shit.
Right, right.
Yeah. Man, I haven't seen Satchel in a long time. It feels like a long time.
Okay. All right. So I was going to ask you about that, because obviously when we caught up, it was only a few months later when the crap hit the fan, you know? So I guess, how has everything that's been going on over the last 6, 7 months affected your nocturnal activities, man?
Oh, man, it's been hard even to go to bed. I mean, I don't have anything to do. No responsibilities whatsoever except chill out and get high. No, all joking aside, it's been rough, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a definite adjustment. And all our plans have been like, we keep planning, right? We'll plan this whole thing we're going to do. Cancel. And we plan something else.
I know.
Then we plan. The only thing we can really rely on is the internet.
Right. Right. So, and I guess that's one of the things we should talk about, because obviously you guys are very well known for your live shows. I mean, your live stage performance is absolutely unparalleled. Everyone that goes to a Steel Panther show knows exactly what to expect, and they know they're always going to have an awesomely insane time, and that clearly has not been able to happen. One of the things I thought was really interesting with you guys, though, and it was kind of really ingenious on your end, I think you were pioneers, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see anyone else really doing like the drive-in movie theater shows. And it seemed like you guys kind of got out in front of that. You saw an opportunity where you could still respect and appreciate social distancing and stuff like that. And it was just like, hey, you know, we might be able to actually pull this off in a drive-in movie theater type of environment. Yeah?
Yeah, dude, I got a Google alert from, I forget why I did, but I got an alert, and it was a news stream about a live show in Europe.
Okay.
And it was a drive-in. And I called Stix right away. And I said, do you think we could do this? I mean, why couldn't we do it, right? But there's no infrastructure for it. No one was really doing it yet. So it took a while. Like, this is kind of in the beginning of it all.
Right.
I would say like late May, early April. So, we finally were able to find some promoters that were willing to put their dicks on the line and do it. So it's not easy. It's one of those things where you think about a live show and you think about it at a drive-in, and conceptually it's exciting. But then when you think about it, you're not close like you usually will be. And that is true. However, the cool thing about it is there's this huge movie screen, right?
Right.
And there's like 3 or 4 cameras. So it's like being at a festival, but you're a little further away. And one movie drive-in theater we did, we were relatively close to the audience, to the cars. And basically everyone backed in, lifted up their hatches of their trucks, of their cars, and got chairs out, coolers, beers, and it was like a tailgate party. It's like an NFL game.
Right.
It was really rad, and we were like the entertainment. So it was fun.
That is cool.
I miss it, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's cool that you guys were able to continue doing, the kind of presentation, that you guys do, You adapted because, so many people are just like freaking out, screaming, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because, the concert season was shut down. And I guess that's one of the other things I want to talk to you about too, because when we last caught up, we were talking heavy metal rules. You guys didn't really get the opportunity to support that live as you would normally do, like in your cycles. When you're putting out a new album, you go out, you support it. So I guess what's that experience been like for you guys? Do you have plans to continue, I guess, supporting that album well into 2021, or do you already have new material?
Well, it just depends on how long this goes.
Okay.
That's the thing about the plan. We don't really know, but the best ability is availability, right?
Right
We're
on.
ready to go at a moment's notice.
Right on.
Like once it opens, we're gone. I mean, my wardrobe case is right here. It's all ready to go. I got new clothing. I'm ready to rock. So as soon as things open, we're going wherever that will be, and we will play as much as we can, you know, because I mean, for me, that's really why we do Steel Panthers for the live shows. I mean, the records are a blessing and we're grateful to do them, but man, playing in front of people, that's what made me even want to be a performer in the first place.
Right.
I fucking miss it. It's like torture. It's
I
almost like
do.
it's like running out of cocaine and you have no more money to get it anymore.
No, I know what you're saying though. I know
You're
what
forced to go to bed. You're like, no, God damn it, I want to stay up.
I know. Well, how have Satchel, Lexi, and Stix been handling all this? You said you hadn't seen Satchel in a long time. So how?
I haven't. You know what's Lexi's doing right now is we offered up in our store handwritten lyrics, right? And so Lexi's been writing lyrics out, and it's been really hard because you had to go back to internet school to really learn some calligraphy and basically go over the English language again and how to spell. So he figured it all out, and you know what he's doing is just copying the lyrics from the actual CD booklets now, because he only made like a couple classes online. But you know, he's got that down, and Satchel's been working out and writing songs, which is basically what he does all the time.
Right on.
And then Stix is, I don't know if you know this, but Stix actually is the manager, facilitator of band. So he is basically hustling with our agents and everyone behind the scenes, getting all this stuff done.
Okay.
And basically, I just go to the beach.
Right on, man. Hey, well, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But the Halloween season is upon us now. This is where
it is.
Right. You got this Halloweeny thing going on, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be a live scream from the Viper Room. It's gonna be awesome. It's our first time back in the Viper Room. Well, it's our first time in the Viper Room as Steel Panther ever.
Wow.
I mean, when we were playing there every Monday night, we were Metal Shop. And then we moved from the Viper Room after 4 years to the Roxy and became Metal School. And then we were there for a couple of years. And then we moved to this other venue called the Key Club and became Steel Panther. And so we're going to go back to the roots of Steel Panther and do a live stream with the Viper Room. And it's going to be really cool. We decided to do it on Halloween because, I don't know, man. Like, think about all the plans that have gotten changed because of COVID.
I know.
Halloween is like, oh, what are we going to do, man? People still want to get together. The cool thing about Halloween is really everyone's going to be wearing masks. So it's going to be the safest holiday ever during the COVID.
One would think.
You know what I mean?
One would think.
Right?
So Halloweeny, you already got your costume all picked out?
I do, man. I'm dressing up as this guy, Michael Starr from Steel Panther.
Right.
You know, we were thinking about dressing up, you know, over the past, you know, couple decades, we've dressed up for Halloween. And some of it has been successful and some has been not so successful. In other words, like, I remember one year Lexi dressed up as a dinosaur, that inflatable one. And it just like didn't work out. You know, it was a T-Rex, but he couldn't like move around, and then it popped and he got all sweaty and hot. You know, Satchel's worn different costumes on stage. So what we've decided to do as a band collectively is keep from here down the same. And then maybe from here up.
Right on, man. Right on. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a football player on stage. It's a fucking pain in the ass. You can't rock in, you know, cleats and pads and shit.
Well, I don't know, man. Kiss has done not too bad a job of it over the years with all that gear they wear. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like 30, 50 to 40, 50 pounds. I don't know, man. Something crazy. It's like lugging
That's a good point.
You know?
That's a good point, dude.
And they're old.
I'm going to have to start practicing with some pads on. 2 days coming up.
What the heck is that crazy exercise? CrossFit. You got to do some CrossFit, man. You'll be able to do that.
Hey, let's not get crazy. All right. Now you're start. Next, you'll be starting about core exercising and shit.
Right? Oh man. So other
Yeah.
than Halloweeny, I know that's the big streaming experience that everyone can expect out of Steel Panther coming up here on Halloween. What else you got going on?
Well, I'm looking it up right now because I had a feeling you asked this question, right? So we have some shows coming up in. Well, you know what? I want to look it up. I'll just talk to you about it straight up. So we have. I think it's the weekend of the 24th of October. We're doing Texas, doing Houston, Texas,
Okay.
and then 2 shows in Dallas, and then Oklahoma, right? And so far, Dallas is sold out, which is really awesome. And
Nice.
these venues are going to be one of them is going to be a drive-in theater. The other one's going to be half capacity. The other one's going to be two of them are going to be outdoors.
Okay.
So they're going to be complete different varieties of live shows. But it should be really interesting for us to do because we haven't really done well, we did 2 drive-in shows. We haven't done a 4-day weekend yet
Right.
during COVID. So looking forward to going out and rocking.
Man,
Basically.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Well, I know you got
Can
it
can I
going.
use bad word?
Dude, please. Be yourself.
So we're
Be
we're
yourself.
missing seeing titties, being around bitch chicks and fucking bitches and
Yeah.
chicks that like to fucking rock and get high. I mean, that's what I don't know, man. I miss it. It's the most exciting part of our job is rocking. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to, hopefully there's a lot of chicks with vans these places.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I know when the concert, extravaganza resumes, and next summer gets here, and it can't get here soon enough. I already want to skip there, as I know you do, just so we can start playing all these Danny Wimmer festivals again, get you guys on out there to the Blue Ridge Rock Festival, all these live festivals, 3-4 day events, got to get you out there. But I know you got to hop into some other calls because you're making your media rounds as you should be. But parting thoughts, I got to catch up with you on this point just because it's been a little over a week now since we lost the legend Eddie Van Halen, and I saw that guitar in your hands when we first kicked off this call.
Yeah.
You got his axe, man. Yeah, look at
Well,
that.
this is, I have to be honest with you, dude. When Satchel and I were in a Van Halen tribute band
Right.
called Atomic Punks, there was a guy out in Vegas who, I could never really afford an Eddie replica. So he made one for me. And he said, dude, I can totally make it. And he made me this guitar. This has been my recording guitar since he made it for me.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know, you don't realize how rooted in Van Halen one is until one heavy metal hero departs the world. And for me, that's what it's been like. I didn't even know what to post or say or do. It was just I don't realize how much was a part of my life, inspiration muse wise. I mean, the guy was like, that band was everything for me. That was the band that, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people.
Sure.
I always want to be Dave Lee Roth.
Yep.
I always want to be Eddie. Can't play guitar that good, but
Right. But I knew,
Yeah.
I mean, I knew the influence that Van Halen had on you personally, and as a musician. So,
and thankfully I got to meet Dave several times, and I've also got to meet Eddie a couple times before he passed away, and I'm grateful. I only met him briefly, like, hey, what's up? And I met him at a place called Staples back before Gary Sharon joined the band. It was him and Wolfie in the checkout.
okay.
And I'm like, hey, Eddie, I'm a big fan. He's like, I know your band, Atomic Punks. You guys are pretty good. And I was like, holy shit, Eddie Van Halen knows our tribute band. That was a huge deal.
Yeah.
And then I met him when I went to their dress rehearsal when they first rejoined with Wolfie at the Forum. And I was walking in front of the stage. And I saw Eddie walk up, and I just walked to the stage and shook his hand and said hi. And that was the end of it. So to me, I look at Eddie as this just complete rock god.
Boy, he is. So, all that being said, any thoughts, any talk at all amongst you guys about doing a Van Halen tribute?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely be adding some Van Halen to our live stream.
Very cool, man.
The Viper. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, man. Van Halen I don't know, it was everything for me.
Yeah.
I love Scorpions. I love Motley Crue, Deep Purple, Cheap Trick. Rat, Bon Jovi, White Lion. I love all that stuff. But to me, it all started with Van Halen.
Right on, man. Right on.
Everyone tried to copy Dave and Eddie.
Yeah, no, I know, man. That's the real deal. So, music-wise, is the plan going into 2021 then that we're gonna still be supporting Heavy Metal Rules, or have you guys in this downtime?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think so, because we keep getting ready to plan stuff and things get canceled. So all we can do is, like I said, is remain available, ready to rock at any time. We have songs. Satchel's written about 8 or 9.
Oh,
but
right
we like to have like at least 14 before we go in, so we can choose and that kind of stuff and work on them. So we can record when we want, but we also need to make some money to record. So that is one thing. Or we can just sign a record deal with a label again. We don't know yet.
Right. Well, in the meantime, how can all the Steel Panther Fanthers help you out?
Yeah, go fund us.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, go fund 8-Ball and recording time.
Right on. Right on. Okay. Well, everybody, again, I am Scotty J. You are watching Rock Titan Live. We are here with the iconic Michael Starr from Steel Panther. And make sure Halloween, lock it in. We get the Halloweeny event. And it's going to be...
Hey, advance tickets are only $15.
There you go.
All right. If you buy them day of the show, I think they're $17. It's not that much money, and you get as many guests on the guest list as you want. All you gotta do is buy one ticket.
Can't beat that. Beat that. Right on. Well, Michael, thank you so much once again for joining us on Rock Titan Live. It has been a blast. Please continue to stay safe and healthy. All right. And we got to catch up with you guys. Once the tour trail resumes, we're going to have to catch up with you out on tour somehow, some way. I will definitely be tuning in on Halloween. And thank you. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, dude.
All right, everybody, I'm Scotty J. Rock Titan Live. We're out.